Hello again. Today we are graphing exponential decay functions. So here I have y equals 1/3 raised to the x power minus 2. So I'm going to pick some x values. So I'm going to pick x equals -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And let's plug those in to our function to find our y values. So we'll say y equals 1/3 to the -2nd power minus 2. Y equals 1/3 to the -1st power minus 2. Y equals 1/3 to the 0 power minus 2. Y equals 1/3 to the 1st power minus 2. And y equals 1/3 to the 2nd power minus 2. All right, so 1/3 to the -2nd power, that's going to mean that we flip the 1/3 and make it 3. So that'll be 3 to the 2nd power, 3 to the 2nd power minus 2. So that'll be 9 minus 2, which is 7. So once again, I have a negative exponent here with this -1. So I'm going to flip that 1/3 and turn it into 3. It'll be 3 to the 1st power, or just 3, minus 2, which is 1. 1/3 raised to the 0 power, that is 1, because anything raised to the 0 power is 1. Minus 2 is -1. 1/3 raised to the 1st power is just 1/3 minus 2. A couple ways you could do this. If you know that 2 is also 6/3, this is -5/3, which is -1 and 2/3. You could also plug this into a calculator as 1 divided by 3 minus 2. And then that would give you a -1.66666666. Now we have 1/3 squared minus 2. Well, 1/3 squared is 1/3 times 1/3, so that's 1/9 minus 2. You could do this the same way. Plug it into a calculator. 1 divided by 9 minus 2. Or you could treat this as 1/9 minus 18/9 equals -17/9, which is -1 and 8/9, which, if you plug that in a calculator, is also -1.889. So we have some x values here and some y values. So we will graph these. So I have -2, 7, -1, 1, 0, -1, 1, -1.7, and 2, -1.9, which is just above the -2 there. So we will connect these with a curve. I'll put arrows on the end of my line to show that it goes on forever. And that's how you graph y equals 1/3 raised to the x power minus 2. But we also need to describe the horizontal asymptote. So you'll notice that at the line y equals -2, our curve is always approaching that line, but never crosses it. So we'd say that our horizontal asymptote is y equals -2. I also need to state my domain in range. So my domain, that's whatever x can equal, and my x's can go infinitely to the negative and infinitely to the positive. So I would say that my domain is all real numbers. But since y can't go any further down than this -2, I would say that my range is y is greater than -2. And that's how you state the domain and range, describe the horizontal asymptote, and graph the function y equals 1/3 raised to the x power minus 2.